What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now 235 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Excuse me. Excuse me. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, something got caught in my tongue. Anyway, as I was saying, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because now 65% of actually less than 65% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: which archetype do you guys believe will be getting new support in Terminal World 2? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of Terminal World 2, today's video we are actually going to be taking a step back away from Supreme Darkness and put our focus back on Terminal World 2. Now, I believe I did... Oh my god, what was the last archetype that I did? Terminal World 2. I think the first archetype I talked about was, I believe... the Jirax. The Jirax archetype was the first archetype that I talked about in Terminal World 2. Now we're going to be looking into the newest support for another archetype known as the Fabled archetype. Now, obviously, Fables really didn't see a whole lot of play, just because of the fact that the deck sucks and it really doesn't do a whole lot, if you will. But the funny thing is that when you really look at it, the Fabled archetype, it kind of reminds me of it kind of like resembles something out of oh my god, what's that one anime that I had seen that I want to watch again? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? I think is the name of the anime, or in short terms, Dan Machi. I think is the name, but but yeah, they kind of resemble that in a way, but still, but again, the deck sucks. There's like really not a whole lot you can do with the deck. Like maybe put up, like maybe throw like throw in, you know, throw in a couple of bodies with like maybe one or two negates, and that's pretty much it. That's like that's pretty much it. But we have one, two, three, four. We have four brand new cards and a shit ton of reprints. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Kicking these off, we have the fabled Behemoth, which is a 2-star Light Beast tuner with 1,000 attack, 600 defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads, if this card is in your hand, you can discard 2 or more Fabled monsters, including this card, and if you do, special summon a Fabled Synchro monster from your extra whose level equals the discarded monster's original levels, which is treated as a Synchro summon. Second effect reads, if a card is sent from your hand to the grave while this card is in your grave, you can banish this card, special summon a Fabled monster from your hand. So basically this is a cool way to just get a really massive body on board. Nothing really too special. Again, this is exactly what I was talking about when I said that the deck sucks and that you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. This is a prime example of what I was talking about. But to be fair, this all with this card's second effect, it does give you an additional summon. And you can banish this card, special summon any special summon another body, and you essentially have a way to go into more of your single plays. Which, I mean, it's okay, but could have been better. The effects, in my opinion, definitely could have been better, in my honest opinion. But next up, we have we have Fabled Gamgen. Gamgen? I believe it's its name. I'm like butchering the name, so I apologize. But there's the card. Hold on, let me. There. Yeah, I think that did the trick. But anyway. It is a 4-star Light Fiend Synchro tuner with 2,000 attack, 0 defense, and requires a Fabled tuner and 1 or more non-tuners. The first and third effects are both once per turn. And the first effect reads, if this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon a Fabled monster from your hand or deck. Second effect reads, your opponent cannot target other Fabled synchro monster you control with card effects. Third effect reads, if this card is sent to the grave, you can draw cards equal to the number of Fabled synchro monster you control, then discard 1 card. So this is basically Graceful Charity on steroids. That's what this is. It's Graceful Charity on steroids, and it also gives you an additional special summon, which again, it opens up a door to go into more of your synchro plays, including a chance to go into this next card that I am going to be talking about, which I'm going to be real, I don't even know what to say about this card, but let's talk about this new card. It is known as Fabled Swarm Leversible, I believe is the name. Which I believe that's how it is pronounced. But it is a 10-star Light Fiend Synchro with 30-50 attack, 1950 defense. Yeah, the 50s. You gotta love them in Yu-Gi-Oh, huh? You just gotta love them. It requires a tuner and 1 or more non-tuners. And the second effect is a once per turn. The first one reads, once per turn during the main phase, as a quick effect, you contribute any number of Fabled monsters, and if you do take control of that main phase of monsters your opponent controls, but their effects are negated. Second effect reads, if the card is in your grave, you can target one other Fabled card in your grave, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, add that target to your hand. So, you basically have yourself Snatch Steal on steroids, which, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's like okay, but the only downside is the fact that you have to give up some of your biggest like boss monsters, if you will, just to add, just to take control of some of your opponent's cards. But at least with those, at least you would be able to go into your link place to where you can make Underworld Goddess, you can make line of the Light Charmer Lustrous, I think is her name. Which funny enough, Fabled can actually run line of the Light Charmer Lustrous, which is the Link monster. They can actually run that card, which is hilarious. But still, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, not much to say about it. But next up, we've got now for the final card of the final new card of the video is known as Fabled Realm Resurrection. And it is a continuous spell, and it has 3 separate effects. The first one reads, when this card resolves, you can set 1 Fabled spell or trap from your deck except this card. Second effect reads, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when your Fabled monster is synchro summoned. Third effect reads, once per turn, you can discard 1 Fabled card, then activate one of these effects. Draw 1 card, or special summon a Fabled monster from your grave or banishment. Honestly, this isn't too bad. I mean, this sort of makes it up, and this also gives you more access to the whole deck, and you're able to just find ways to go into more of your big like boss monsters. You know like Valkyries, Leviathan, Raijin, or even perhaps like Unicorn or something like that. So it's a pretty cool card. The concept of the new Fable cards is okay, but again, they could have been better in my opinion. But now we got to move into the reprints that are in the set that will be in Terminal World 2, all of which include the following: Fabled Raven, Fabled Luri, Fabled Grimro, Fabled Kushano, Fabled Cruz, Fabled Topi, Fabled Solkius, the Fabled Chawa, the Fabled Katsith, the Fabled Suburl, the Fabled Ganesha, the Fabled Nuzuchi, Fabled Dianara, Fabled Marcosia, the Fabled Abank, Fabled Valkyries, Fabled Leviathan, Fabled Raijin, the Fabled Unicorn, Fabled Anrath, Stairway to a Fabled Realm, and Fabled Treason. So those are all the cards that will be in Terminal World 2 as far as the Fabled archetype goes. I know that Terminal World 1 we got, I think, Ice Barrier. I think we got evil. I think Evil Swarms as well. So we're still missing quite a few archetypes from the Terminal World series that will potentially be in the set. But it's mostly, funny enough, it's more of an OCG product more than a TCG product. So I don't know if we're gonna be getting any of these new cards in the TCG. If we do get them, we'll probably get them in some sort of like a side set or something like that. Maybe even also in like a Battles of Legend or something. Maybe in a Battles of Legend. I doubt it, but You never know, guys. You never know. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.